that too. But historically, male leaders are often rewarded for being overconfident,
Yeah.
and then women are actually getting penalized. And McKinsey research shows that women are less likely to self-advocate themselves, and yet they're usually over-prepared. So
Mm.
that's really so interesting. So, what's the non-negotiable ritual you coach women, who are entrepreneurs or professionals to actually use just before walking into that boardroom or a very high pressured situation? So, just to neutralize the self-doubt or maybe, come across as a bit overconfident.
I've never told anyone not to be confident. I think I would always tell someone to feel confident. And I think there is definitely a barrier when it comes to women being confident. But I do think there's a difference between confidence and arrogance.
Yeah.
When you are somebody who is naturally quite confident, I think it's really important to, when you're to properly, when you go into a meeting, I think it's so important to properly introduce yourself and to give somebody context on who you are rather than just walking in this powerhouse and being like, okay, I am who I am. I would say that would be arrogance. But when you walk into a room and you're really kind to someone and you say, hey, it's really nice to meet you, I'm really excited to be here, you can still feel confident in doing that and just being really kind, you know? I've never had to coach anyone and say, like, you should do this or you should do that. But I think a lot of the time when people are feeling nervous, the biggest thing I remind them on is there is a difference between your body reacts in the same way as if you're feeling anxious or you're feeling nervous. Your stomach will kind of feel the same. You'll feel sick a little bit, but you just have to say, like, I'm excited about this opportunity. And if you are nervous for something, it's because you care. So I do a lot of reframing exercises with people, and it really does depend. But I always think it's so important to be very humble and to be very open when you're meeting people. And I think that also really helps other people to understand you rather than be resistant towards